I'm Tia. You know how they tell you that your first time is so special? Sure. So it's 2002. My mom and I were visiting family in the Bahamas, and the airport lost our luggage. She's not about to spend an entire week in a velour tracksuit with Juicy on the ass. So she's yelling at airport baggage claim. I'm 13 years old at the time, and I'm lying on the floor behind the Bacardi stand, and that was my first panic attack. So special. My mom and I grew up in South Jersey in this small town in an apartment above a post office. So downstairs was Postmaster Larry, and Larry used to host seances in our basement. So the house is haunted. To this day, there's a little boy, ghost boy, striped t-shirt, runs up and down the stairs at night. Sometimes he'll get bored and wake my mom up at night, and he's like, Nancy? Nancy, I had a bad dream. Can I lay with you? Ooh. I left. She's still there. She's in her 70s now, and she's been dating this guy for like 15 years, but she refuses to move in with him. He's from South Philly, born and raised. On the playground is where he spent most of his days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing all cool. He was shooting some b-ball outside of school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in his neighborhood. He got in one little fight and his mom got scared, and now he's a racist. That's not why she won't move in with him. She just doesn't like him that much. During my days, I am an art teacher. I know, so rewarding, thank you. In my 12 years, I have learned that teaching's just repeating yourself over and over and over again until you die. But you can't die because it's more work not to be there. And that every surface is just an I Spy game of poorly drawn penises. I caught a kid once etching it into my desk, and I was like, really? That's the best you can do? Have I taught you nothing? Well, that was a huge and kind of hairy mistake. But at least he understood the assignment. One of my favorite things to work with is clay. And recently I had this sweet boy, just salt to the earth. And I think he thinks he's made a working bong. He claims it's a watering can. I fired it, gave it back to him, and I'm like, you know, if you aren't going to use this as a watering can and you think it will work as something else, it won't. He's like, why not? I'm like, it's missing a piece. He's like, Ms. Waller, what piece? I'm like, can't tell you. A carb. When I got my job, they asked me about coaching. Because I look like I'm good at sports. When I was little, I was kicked off of the t-ball team for picking clovers. When I was in middle school, I got kicked off of the soccer team because I didn't use my feet. So then I got to big school. And I was like, oh, I know. I'll join the bowling team. That'll show 'em. I had the lowest average on the team, and there was a girl who had 4 fingers and no butthole. I know what you're thinking, Tia, what does her butthole have to do with her bowling skills? Probably nothing. But now you know too. Thank you guys, that's my time!